Hey Aquarius, welcome to this space. We are going to talk about mid to the end of November. We are in a Mercury retrograde, so those energies will come out for this reading. And we're going to talk about past, present, and future. Please check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. I am reading for all three placements of sun, moon, and rising placements for Aquarius, okay? I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological placements. Please, again, take what resonates, leave what does not. I am also still open and available on my Etsy for personal readings if you would like a personal reading from me. All you have to do is just go to my Etsy. I have a $3 reading where I just pull a card for you and I can just email you the message, or I can just give you a phone call or do it virtually. But I also have other readings as well. So if you ever want to check out, if you resonate with my energy, please check out my readings on my Etsy. And I also have a Zine on my Etsy as well. So if you ever want to use my Zine as a ritual to release energy during Scorpio season before it's over, go ahead and check that out as well. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about the past, present, and future for you, Aquarius. Whether it's your money, your relationship, your health, your spiritual health, what have you, we're going to see. So let's go ahead and see here for the past, ancestors of light, messengers of light. What has been going on with Aquarius in the past? What have they been going through? Again, the universe is like a well-oiled machine. It's going to continue to do what it needs to do, okay? The universe is not our spirit guide. It is not our God. It is not, it is a well-oiled machine. And we just have to understand when it does what it does, we have to understand what we need to do. Okay. So I'm not here to tell you how the universe is going to help you. The universe is not necessarily here to help us. It's just here to do what it's supposed to do. Our ancestors, our deities, our creators, whoever we believe in, those are the beings that are going to help us out. So that's a lot of cards. But I do see you walking away from something. Your intuition is telling you to walk away from something that's just kind of gone stale, or to stop moving towards something, to stop entertaining something that's kind of run its course. Okay. The past for, okay. So yeah, something that you're walking away from, some type of cycle that is ending. We have justice, we have the Four of Air, we have the Four of Water. Four of Air, Four of Water, or aka Four of Swords, Four of Cups. That's your past. So some of you guys, Aquarius, could have been dealing with a court situation. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Air. Okay, or the Ten of Swords. So something in your past has ended, like a cycle, a relationship, a cycle within a relationship, a job situation, a financial situation. Like, it is done. Okay, it's done. There could be something that's really been testing you and challenging you, Aquarius, and you've put an end to it. You've put an end to it. Okay. There comes a point where the universe, when there's retrogrades or a certain full moon, and, it just kind of, the environment, it just kind of set up for things to end naturally. Okay. Does that mean that you have to end it yourself? Not necessarily. Sometimes things will just end, especially if it's a relationship, because you may have somebody who just doesn't want to work towards you anymore. You can't do anything about that. So it depends on the decisions that we make when the cosmos is doing its work. So with the Ten of Air, I just see this as you looking at a situation, and it's been difficult, it's been challenging, and just kind of falling into acceptance, okay, in the past. So I like seeing the Ten of Swords because that's rock bottom, right? There's something that's just done with, no matter how sad or painful that ending is. And if it's not really that painful, great. But now it's time to move up now, right? So if something, a relationship or a job situation, your health, whatever, if there's something that's just feeling like it has hit rock bottom, right? That's a good thing, because that means you have a choice to either stay down in the death state or to rise up. And at some point you have to rise up, right? So with justice here, again, there could have been a court decision. There could have been a court case, something that you have been struggling so much with lately. And again, if you're an Aquarius sun sign, okay, this may, again, if you're a sun sign and this resonates, great. There's something that is being finalized. There is something in the court, maybe a divorce, custody battle, maybe a lawsuit of some kind from work or an injury. It's going to be finalized, okay? You, in the past, it took a while though. It took a while. Like you honestly just, there was like a break with the Four of Swords. There was like a break. And with the Four of Cups, it's like during that time of delay. So it's like I'm seeing that in the past there was a court case or some type of injustice that happened or some type of imbalance. If it's not a court case, then it's some type of imbalance within a situation, a relationship or a job, whatever. Some type of circumstance where there was an injustice or there was some unfair action going on. Okay. Some type of imbalance, like I said. And you needed to stand up for yourself. You needed to say, hey, this is not right. I deserve better than this, right? And there's someone who may have been trying to get their way out of it, but not doing it in the right ways. They weren't doing the right things. So then, therefore, there was something that needed to come into play. Therapy could have come into play where there was a mediator. Somebody had to be the mediator and say, okay, this is what's going on with you. This is what's going on with you, but this is how we can get this done the right way, the just way, okay? So if this is a court case, there was a delay. There was a delay, okay? But in that time, you've had the space to meditate. You had the space to travel. You had the space to really connect with yourself emotionally, okay? So the delay was for your benefit, okay, to a certain degree. Now, you may not get everything that you wanted out of this court case or out of this situation, but at least I'm seeing that it's finalized and you don't really have to worry about it anymore, okay? But again, if this is a relationship in the past, Aquarius, where you just kind of felt like nobody was understanding your point of view and you were just kind of put down, you were being looked at as the bad guy, whatever, and you were just, you know, there's just been some time and space where it's like nothing's changing, nothing is happening. You're going to get your answers. Okay. You're going to see the change. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for the present moments, Aquarius. What's going on with you now? Okay. That's the Fool. Okay. So we have the Empress. We have the High Priestess, so feminine energy. So yes, in the present moments, you are really connecting with your feminine energy, or you are connecting with again, in the present moment, there could be some of you guys who are connecting with a female. They could be a Taurus, they could be a Pisces. Okay, this can be your significant other. This can be the person, maybe if you're getting a divorce, that you're divorcing from. Okay, and your intuition has been telling you some things about this person presently, like you're starting to like some things are starting to unfold mentally for you about this person. Okay, because we have the Five of Fire or the Five of Wands. So yes, there is someone here, male or female, doesn't matter, but there's someone here in your present moment that you're thinking about, or that your intuition is kind of telling you something about this person. And you're probably thinking back on when you guys fought and the things that were being said when you guys fought, okay? Now, if this is a relationship that you're currently in, there's someone that has some issues with following their intuition. There's someone here who has mommy issues. There's someone here, maybe there's a, you know, I don't see a third party, but maybe your intuition is telling you that there is another person involved to some degree. It could be a friend or a family member or an ex. Because I see the Empress here, and it's like that's very specific. It's like mother. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, maybe there's someone who has a baby mama or an ex that they had children with, or there's something going on within this your family with your mother. Maybe you're a mother, okay? And your intuition is like surging high, okay? It's just like really intense. And currently you're feeling some things that you may not be able to put all the pieces of the puzzle together about, but you know that you're feeling something. I'm going to clarify these cards eventually. I'm just speaking for what they're showing me for right now. So Aquarius, let's go ahead and see about your, this could be your mother, okay? Again, there could be something that your intuition is telling you about your mother currently. Maybe there is some injustice that happened with your mother, okay? Between you and your mother. There could have been an injustice that happened between you and your significant other and their baby mama or their ex when it comes to their children, if they have children with somebody else. But this can also be your intuition telling you something about your significant other's mother. So there's a lot going on here, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on in your future, Aquarius. Ooh. Okay. We got Leo here of strength. So some of you guys could be dealing with somebody who has Leo in their chart, or maybe you have Leo in your chart. Ace of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. So I like seeing that. So I'm getting that you're going to get exactly what you asked for in a good way, Aquarius. Like everything that you have been shown intuitively, whether you voice it to other people or not, your intuition is going to be proven right. You don't miss. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. You don't miss. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So when it comes to your health, when it comes to your money, some of you guys have either strong Capricorn or Taurus in your chart. But I'm just getting, Aquarius, that looking at all of this now together, your past, your present, and your future, you're going to be seen for who you really are. This beautiful, generous, like the word card says, generous. This person who really does their best. You're going to be seen for who you really are. So this other person or this other party involved who was trying to, who you ended up having to go to court with, or this person who was misbehaving and trying to get away with things that they should not have gotten away with, someone or people eventually in the future are going to see exactly what you were talking about. They're going to see exactly what you've been trying to get people to see. Somebody is really going to regret letting you go. There's some people who are going to regret disrespecting you. Okay? So it seems like there's someone or people, other parties involved, who are really going to see like, oh, Aquarius was right this entire time. Why didn't we see this? Right? They're going to see that you're not one to be messed with. Yeah, there's decisions. There's Libra, so there could be a Libra involved or Libra energy, but you had a decision to make and you made it, Aquarius. It looks like you did. It looks like you made the decision to end whatever this is. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Air, or the 4 of Swords. Yep, you're done. Yeah, Aquarius, you're done. You have the Queen of Swords with the 2 of Swords. You're done. You didn't want this anymore. You were done. You made it. And even though it hurt, some of you guys, that it didn't feel good for you to have to go through this, to have to cut this person off, but you saw how toxic it was and how unhappy you were. Let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, there's someone here. This is Leo energy. This can also be Sagittarius or Aries. So there is someone here that you might be connecting with in the present time that is a woman again, and they're a fire sign. Some of you guys, you have fire in your chart, okay, in your sun, moon, or rising signs. And that is exactly what is speaking to you right now, is that fire energy. Okay. There could be a fire sign as well, or a very confident individual who's been with you throughout it all. And maybe they are very wise and they've given you advice, right? All right, let's pull a couple more cards for the present ancestors for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. Yeah, things are moving quickly. You have the Eight of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy. So the energy of probably by Sagittarius season, you'll start to see like, oh, things are actually picking up pretty quickly and things are moving, you know, the way I was hoping for them to move, right? Let's see, one more. Oops, there was two more. Yeah, Six of Wands, High Priestess again. So, yeah, success. There's success there. There is answers being given. You coming out on top, for sure. Let's go ahead and clarify the strength, the Ace of Water or the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles for your future, Aquarius. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you had the Emperor that wanted to show itself. That's Aries. So definitely taking charge of your life again. The Five of Pentacles came out though. So it's like you guys have definitely been through a lot. Like your future, like I think that there's going to be people who are going to see like, wow, like Sagittarius, Sagittarius, maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart, but Aquarius has been through a lot. Like people are really going to see like how far you've come, how much you've been through, right? How much it's broken your heart. But you still stand tall, right? You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, Aquarius. Let me pull a couple more cards for the future for you guys. Clarifying the future for Aquarius. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. You got this. You may feel alone. Okay, your future may feel alone moving forward. But you got this cup that needs to be filled. You better fill it up. Okay? I do get the sense that some of you guys, Aquarius, you really have a hard time being alone. And maybe this situation that you cut off, maybe it gave you a lot of, maybe it did give you attention, but even negative attention is attention. So maybe you still were like kind of connecting with that as like, you know, especially if it was a marriage. But now that even though you're out of this toxic situation, you kind of feel like, oh, like I'm just by myself, right? But you're not alone, Aquarius. Like this is just a time where you just need to sit with yourself and sit with what has happened, right? Learn how to rely on yourself. That's important. That's really important. You're not alone. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages for you guys. Sorry guys, the sun is being, it's been raining out here and the sun is behind the clouds. So it looks like we're probably going to get some more rain again. I'm in SoCal, so we've been getting quite a bit of rain up here or down here. All right, let's go ahead and pull a couple oracle messages for you guys for some advice and encouragement moving forward for the rest of this month of November. So yeah, by the end of November, you might find yourself feeling a little bit alone and just feeling like, wow, like was this the right decision? It was the right decision because whoever you were attached to or whatever you were attached to, like it just wasn't healthy, Aquarius. Okay. Now, again, this does not have to be a relationship that you're divorcing or anything like that. It does not have to be a court case. If you're dealing with a job, okay, there were some imbalances when it comes to your work and you needed time. You need some time off. You need to take care of yourself when you go home, Aquarius. Okay? You need to take care of yourself. So if your job is being a little narcissistic or is being controlling of you and not allowing you to take time off and not allowing you to really love yourself and have a healthy work-life balance, Maybe you end up quitting that job. I don't know. Maybe you just end up telling your boss, like, I really need to take some time off, like, and I'm going to take that time off, whether you like it or not. It could be that. I don't know. Others of you, maybe it's just, again, this is a cycle within a relationship that's ending. And maybe you and your person feel a little bit alone because you guys need to kind of take a break a little bit so that you guys can really love yourselves first before you guys can really move into this new chapter of love together. And then in the future, I sense that there are those of you, you're going to feel stronger within yourselves if you're single, if you're going through a divorce or a breakup. But others of you, if you're still in a relationship by the end of November, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Strength card, especially for those of you guys who might be Leos watching this, your relationship with your person is going to be a lot stronger. Okay? So whatever it is, if you guys are still in a relationship by the end of this month, if your person, if you know, is like, I still want to be with you and I still want to work things out towards the end, no matter how much you guys fought, no matter how much distrust or, you know, negativity has gone on in the relationship up until that time, if they're still there, then you guys are going to see some things, see things much clearly, and you guys are going to be stronger. Your relationship is going to be stronger for it. Okay? All right, let's pull a couple of oracle messages. Okay, you're being helped, so you're going to be okay, you guys. Don't worry, your prayers are being answered. Okay. Synchronicity. Okay, so some things may be happening in 3s or 2s for you. Okay. It says your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Friendship. Make sure you guys are keeping your friends close, keeping your family members close, okay? Because you can also have friendship within family, okay? Hang out with some friends. Hang out with a group of people, okay, if you're feeling lonely. Okay, go hang out with your family. Go visit your family, okay? All right, let's get one more card for your advice. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yes. Full moon in Cancer, that's in January, I think. Luck, or maybe it's in December. I can't remember. I'm bad with dates. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius coming up soon. You guys are okay, Aquarius. What do you need to release at the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. If you're second guessing it and like, oh, did I make the right decision? You made the right decision. Right? Let's get one more. Show the world the real you. Yeah. So, and it says full moon in Aquarius. Wow. So Aquarius, guys, by the time your birthday rolls around, you're going to feel so free. If there's a divorce that you went through, like, this would not have happened if it really wasn't meant to happen, right? Like when somebody is like, if you're the one that started the divorce or served the divorce papers, guess what? Obviously there was something going on. You guys are very smart. There was something going on inside of you where you were just like, this is just not working for me and I don't want it anymore. Whether you knew why or not, you just knew it just wasn't for you anymore. You knew that it was hurting you, it was killing you from the inside out, right? And now you're finally able to be you. You're finally able to go find relationships that allow you to be free to be you. That's important, okay? Okay, and even if you are in a relationship and there's no divorce and, you know, maybe this is about a job, whatever, maybe you're going out looking for jobs or career paths that actually allow you to really be you. Maybe you're gonna end up ending this cycle within a relationship that you're already in, where you just end up being like, you know what, I love this person, but we need to stop this toxic cycle of codependency. And I'm going to go out and do the things that I love to do. And they're going to give them space to do the things that they want to do. Right? So it just depends on your circumstances, Aquarius. That's what I have for you guys for the for the messages for mid to the end of November 2025. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye.